We used to mix candles with paraffin. That actually helped our dry skins, as also to remove all those blemishes. Basically, there was nothing that we could get from the shops to assist us, for our skins. Thank you, Mathebe, for this wonderful pastry.
Hey guys, it is almost Mother's Day. We're going to be speaking to my mom, who was one of the first recipients of Pastry Skincare back then when they were still called swirls. And today we're going to be talking about her relationship with skincare and what Pastry Skincare has meant to her. So hi Patsy.
Hello, Tebe.
So this is actually Patsy from Pastry, the newsletter lady. We actually named it after my mom. So mom, obviously I grew up watching you get ready and watching Granny get ready and Mama Audrey, my aunt. And the things I picked up from you, with regards to self-care. But what was your relationship with your skin growing up, even before I was born?
When we grew up, we had problems with our skins. I had so many pimples, very, very big pimples. This is, facially. And that time then, there was nothing that one could get, at least to remove those pimples. But then we used to buy all sorts of products, but I think with age, those pimples then disappeared. But then with me also, for my whole body sometimes, basically around my legs, I used to have blemishes. And I didn't know how to to remove those blemishes. But on top of those blemishes, the skin also used to be very, very dry. So there were other things that with folks around us there, we then decided to make our moisturizers be very beneficial for us. And the only thing that we could do was to mix them with glycerin. Glycerin was so good for us, at least, because without it, we would not have beautiful, moistured skin. So that was some way of at least dealing with all the problems that we had for our skins.
And I obviously used to see like bottles in your bathroom with glycerine just spilling into it. You used to buy so much glycerine. Yeah. Was there nothing for you to buy that was moisturizing enough that you didn't have to now mix your own concoctions together?
No, there was nothing really that we could buy, really. Because in fact, to add to this glycerine, especially for winter, we used to manufacture, or rather maybe to do a varskeres, where we used to mix candles with paraffin. And then that actually helped our dry skins, as also to remove all those blemishes that we were talking about earlier. So basically there was nothing that we could get from the shops really to assist us, for our skins.
And it's so interesting because paraffin and vascaris is actually paraffinum liquidum, which is in Pastry's products. So Mom, you were one of the first people to try Pastry out. I think I even gave you samples of the very first product, which was our niacinamide body butter. And back then it was called the butter swirl. So what was your first impression when I walked through the door and said, Mom, and obviously I'm an accountant, I'm sure you thought like, hey, this one doesn't know what she's doing. She's giving me skincare. When I walked in and said, Mom, please try out this body butter. Yes. What was your first impression of it?
Okay, when you gave it to me and I thought, okay, fine, let's try this. As she's now saying right now, maybe she was, big and an accountant. Now there's this cream now that I have to try. But anyway, because I believed in her, I took this body butter and I used it. And I thought, looks like there's something in this. The following day, I also used then this body butter. I called her and I said, Mathebe, what did you do here? Because this is actually helping my skin. And, because I remember at some time I said to you, maybe you might have to maybe make it a bit moisturized, you know. So, and that's what you did, because then you brought then the other one, I mean the body butter, and then we agreed with me that now this was perfect. And then whilst then you were doing that, then you brought this, the body lotion, and I loved that body lotion. But then there's the other one, the pink one, but then I didn't really, you know, continued with that one. But I liked this this body, the grapefruit body lotion, and to this day I'm using this body lotion. And as I say, it also has continued with the removal of the blemishes on my skin.
I mean, obviously you fell in love with the body butter and the lotion, and since then we've added so many products to Pastry. And you obviously call the office and just ask for things for free. She never pays. She just calls and says, please pack a box. So we've launched washes, we've launched deodorants, hand creams. What are some of your favorite products in the Pastry Skincare range?
This one that I have, the body wash, which is the peach one that I always use. And then also for my skin, I use the barrier serum. I also use the pigmentation. The other ones also I use for my hands, you know, the hand cream. Anything that I have that I want to do or to have my skin, you know, attended to, or maybe to the problem that I have, maybe around or on my skin, I always call Mathebe to be my doctor, you know, from the pastry products that she has. So they have always helped me a lot.
So Mom, a lot of people a lot of young people complain to say they don't want anyone touching their Pastry Skincare. They only want to be the only one using it in the house. And they say, I don't want my mom touching my pastry. She must use those old things that she uses. Since it's Mother's Day and pastry has been so fulfilling to you as a gift I gave you, why should other young people go out there and gift their moms with Pastry Skincare for Mother's Day?
I would encourage all the children really to buy all pastry products for their mothers. Because as I say, I've never, since I started using pastry, it actually helped my skin very, very, very much.
And you put glycerine in it?
So no, I don't put in glycerine on pastry products. If maybe you do so as you manufacture it, maybe, I don't know, but I don't put in any glycerine. Yes, I wouldn't do so myself. All I do is that the product that is there, I just take it and I use it, and that's it. Finish and clear. I would then encourage and please ask. I mean, you must know, you must understand that as you get old, our skins get very shriveled up and also be dried up, and you know, so pastry is going to really assist. We can start off from Mother's Day, and maybe hopefully then we can they can continue then with them buying pastry for their mothers. I'll be very, very happy for them when they do so.
So that was my mom's journey with Pastry Skincare, and how me gifting her pastry kind of took all the fuss out of skincare of putting glycerine on, and also took away blemishes that she's had since childhood. That was the first that made me say, wow, pastry actually works because it's done this for my mom. So I hope that you as a mother have an amazing Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Happy Mother's Day for all of us, we mothers, and please, can we have our children buy pastry for us? Thank you, Mathebe, for this wonderful pastry. Thank you.